Greetings, ladies, gents, oddies, and all the in-betweens. My name's CrimsonSlave. I'm not having the best reaction to my Wendy's. Um, this week has been filled a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, some annoyance, some anger, some happiness, and some mild curiosity about how a lot of things work. So, my video was late this week, mostly because I didn't know that not paying Adobe and other things not being paid on time would lead to just a lot of things not working. So, my video came out on Wednesday. I did unboxing for Disgaea 6. That was a week. I plan to be further along cleaning than I am currently, so I felt that I'd have enough time, energy to do another unveiling for either Void, Terrarium, or Xenoblade Definitive Edition. I thought I'd get to that, but I didn't. I just didn't. I don't know. But I don't choose the world. I need a sprite. So I'm going to try to get this wrapped up pretty shortly. So let's go through what I got this week. First thing that I want to show off is something that I put in this bag, right? It is. I got something that I haven't thought about in forever. And it's something super important that I really wanted. And it's this. Someone gave me a copy of Endless Night Collection. Now, if you don't know, I'm a really, really big fan of Persona. And I talked to the person who traded it to me, and they actually never played it. They weren't a big fan of the dancing mechanics. So I essentially have a once-used copy of this game. It's one of the things that I wanted to get. I have Persona Q. I have Persona Q and Persona Q2. I just wasn't a big fan of Dancing All Night, but I sat down, watched some stuff. Well, I didn't really watch something. I read some stuff on it, and it's something that I always wanted to get. But by the time I came around to wanting the collection, because when Dancing All Night came out originally, Persona 3 Years in the Moonlight came out, I wasn't super into it. But when I heard the integration with Persona 5 and how it went together, and considering how I bought Ultimax Arena, so I got Persona Arena and I got Persona Arena Ultimax, and that whole story, I figured I could deal with it, so I never actually picked it up. But I have it now. I also can get it digitally, but I have the fancy art book that's never used. So, I'm happy about that. Something else I got randomly, because we had one of them at my store, I got the Zelda with Loftwing Amiibo. Now, I pointed out when I brought this up that I didn't want this, because Skyward Sword is my favorite Zelda game. But I did say that I might pick it up if I found the Loftwing again, because it was super cool. It's something for the anniversary, but I wasn't buying the game. I got the poster, but I got this poster I have over here in the background. So I have the poster, I figure I should get the Amiibo with it. So I got this because I convinced myself into it mostly a little bit ago. And I've never found it, but we got one extra. Suddenly they got found, so I bought it. Some other stuff that I picked up. I saw a sign today, so I know how to say this word now. Dia de los Muertos, which is Day of the Dead, I believe. But I couldn't say that correctly. And that's mostly because I realized, like, I kept trying to say Diaz, this one of those. But I was trying to say the character from, oh my god, my brain jumped to Lucha. El Tigre. El Tigre. And I'm pretty sure there's a person who's named that, but it's not actual pronunciation of the Day of the Dead. So I got that. So these boxes are my Day of the Dead pops. So I don't know which one's which. I haven't opened them. I know that these are mine. My first one is Harley Quinn. Here's Harley Quinn. My phone! And Joker. Now, I know that there's a bunch back here, because there's Batman, Joker, Harley Quinn, Bane, Green Lantern, and Blue Beetle. I didn't care about those people. That's not bad. I just don't super care about Blue Beetle. I'm not super into Bane. I did pre-order Batman, though, so whenever that shows up, I'll have Batman after this, because I usually buy Batman, Joker, and Harley Quinn pops when they have a Batman set, so I got a Batman one coming. But, I don't know, like half the set, and I care about all characters. So there's that. Also, I got some stuff from a friend. Planier, being a good person that she is, asked me about this. So, this is the Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad movie. And I pointed out a few videos ago that I wanted to complete the set because I wanted King Shark. Shark. I think King Shark is a really good character. As I said, I gave Suicide Squad, I think, a 7.5 out of 10 because I didn't like super love it. But I think King Shark was good for a comedian version of himself. But he wasn't the King Shark that I like and know and love. But I wanted to get the whole thing. So, talked to Planier about that, and she was super nice and helped me complete the set because I actually couldn't find the rest of them. Aha. This is how we do it. This is how we do. Sorry, had a moment there. So, I ran and pulled these out. It's kind of sad. But I have Bloodsport, the character that I like the most, Suicide Squad. I'm kind of sad because I think like me trying to jiggle it out just now. I messed up the little part here, King Shark. I'll get some glue and fix it. Polka Dot Man, who I actually think, considering how like I've read him in comics before, I think they did a decent job, Polka Dot Man. I think they could have done a little better with his character instead of being weirdly into his mom. But a lot of things about Suicide Squad was about jokes, not about the comic context. I'm not going to get into that. I really could. And last and least, Peacekeeper. Which I think he's a really cool character. I hate the fact he's done by John Cena. But I now have a complete set, so I technically have King Shark now. I think I said something like last week that I would, I think I said that I was going to get Cyberpunk. So we had a next paycheck thing. I didn't order the pops that I wanted to get because I was going to order the rest of this with like pops. I just didn't do it because insurance is a thing that I need to focus more on than anything else. And I get that figured out. So I'm going to work on getting my insurance paid so I can drive my car legally. And I'm going to pay my car payment so I don't have it taken in the middle of the night. So those are the things I'm focusing on. With life. It's in my head now. Why did I start singing this how we do it? Okay. Sorry. It's in my head because I've had this, like, I talked to my mom recently about Dance Central, and like I thought about all those random times that like I did dance moves, and it was my mom being older than me, obviously. Um, like I guess like this is how we do it, and Poison, which like how my mom grew up with, like knew those songs growing up. So it was really interesting for my mom to be like, "Hey, my son knows the Humpty Dance." So there's that. So I think about that recently. Next week, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I made my first purchase for my Switch OLED. I got rid of my copy of Ghost Recon Breakpoint because thanks to my good friend the Wizard, we got me the better version of it for dirt cheap. So there's that. Next week I have D&D, so I'll have some highlights from that probably. Seeing how last session ended really interestingly. We're going to see where that goes. I want to try to like integrate my mic into this because editing this stuff and going through the process of trying to fix this video and get it put on YouTube, I realize there's a core issue with what I'm trying to do. So that sucks. I want to work on that. Besides that, that's basically everything I want to say. I don't have any more forward plans, but I got the video here. I desperately need ginger or some Sprite. So that's where this video ends. It's going to be less than 13 minutes long. Hopefully it will be edited fast. I thank you for your time. And I hope that you had a better week than mine. My week was okay. I got a few things. It's not the best week because I had a lot of things I dealt with riding it out until today. But it was okay. So there's that. If you want to see new things that I get next week, or interested in random things I'm going to talk about, how my campaign's going, what things I got donated, what things I picked up, my reasoning for buying things, come back next Sunday. If not, by all means, ignore me and leave the channel. But until then, I bid you adieu. Ta.